happens is you see the outcome of something. You see a pro like this.
Right.
Right? And you
Yep.
think they're trying to do this.
Yep.
Okay. Now, a golf pro is trying to hit the shit out of what is down in front of them. That's what they're trying to do. Okay. What a club golfer tries to do is they see photos and they go, I'm going to emulate this. And the next thing, nothing ever gets out down to the golf ball. So an Australian coach, Peter Croker, he's going to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's a great coach. He helped me a lot as a young coach. His whole premise is golf is a push, meaning a backswing is kind of a push, and it's an uncocking. This is an uncocking on plane. This is uncocking over plane. This is handle dragging that gets out rapidly and unreliably because it's just everything's too sudden at the bottom. And that's what happens with you. You're doing better, but on the way down, you push it, and then all of a sudden your brain's like, shit, Richard, you better get this out of there. And then you got to step up out of the way to kind of make room for something that's going to expand too suddenly. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So if I grip it nicely, take notice. What do you notice about the back of my left hand? Is it flat or is it bent?
It's bent.
Yeah. Now, what do you notice about the back of my left hand right now? Is it flat or is it bent?
Flat.
Yeah. So somewhere as I'm going, zipping it up to here, what happened? What was bent kind of became flat. Okay. When specifically, who cares? It just did. So don't be like, oh, it's got to be at a certain place. This is something where, somewhere in this event, what was bent at address, sorry, I'm not going to hurt you, went flat. What was flat at address went bent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now this event of uncocking that's an uncocking in the plane of my arms. Okay. This is a problematic uncocking. You tracking? And if it gets shifted out this way, then we have a response that isn't in the plane of our arms. So what I want you to recognize is you're doing a great job with your grip, and you're doing a nice job with your tilts and such. When this thing hinges, it hinges generally in the plane of my left arm. I could set it on a table. There it is in the plane of my left arm. This is an uncocking in the plane of my left arm. And it's not to say this goes this way first and then I go here. This is a blending. It's kind of a blended event, but I'm not ever trying to quote sustain a lag. Because if this was a fishing rod and it was longer and softer, if I went, and as soon as I change direction, that bends like crazy. And then what am I trying to do with it? I'm trying to get rid of it. And the more I get rid of it, the more it actually wants to bend.
Yeah.
So can you see how that's an uncocking in the plane of a left arm? That's what we're looking for, as opposed to a force that goes, or hands that shovel out one way. You with me?
Yeah.
So stand over here, get your good hands on it, set up to a ball. Give me some foot flare. So you grip it great. Now hold the club a millimeter off the ground behind the ball without knocking it off the tee. Okay, good. So there's a good looking pair of hands. Wonderful. Okay, keep your eyes generally there on the ball. I'll let you look in a minute. Come back here. So you're in a great spot. Eyes still there, please. Okay, good. You with me?
Yep.
Now do me a favor. Uncock this hand, the shaft into my hand. Good. Okay, good. Do it again. Good. Now do it as you're unwinding. See, don't hold it. Do it as you're unwinding. And you get a shit ton of lag, buddy. You don't have to try to hold anything, because that's the illusion of what happens when you do things the right way. And that's why golf's hard. You're trying to do what you see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, one of the things, just the last thing, it was always on the thing, he would see where the butt is, position, bring that butt first. But
how's that helped you?
well, I mean, obviously that's why I'm here.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, it's like,
Okay. So
it's like, get your good hands on it, right? Uncock that thing in the plane of your left arm. Good. And
should I try to hit it?
I would love you to try to hit it. Show me flary feet. Hands are great. Club off the ground a millimeter, please. Good. Okay, good. Now, when you do watch this, what you're going to see is something that isn't a clean uncocking and a pivot. Because when you watch me, you'll be, yeah, Marty, you do exactly what all the pros do. No shit. Okay? But I'm not, and whether you learn this by accident or by a well-meaning coach, okay, what you're going to see with you is you don't have a clean uncocking A to B. You have a little bit of a elbow that gets behind you that steepens the shaft, so it's not a clean uncocking in the plane of your left arm. It gets a little bit elbow behind you. That's where you could smart ball, because that's why you see many tour players put a ball between their forearms, and then it makes it really easy for them to uncock as they get into impact. They're not trying to hold any angles. I assure you, angles are held naturally when you have a good grip and you're not screwing up a backswing. Okay?
Okay.
So I could talk.